I have never been so mortified in my life, and this is the only place I can talk about it. This literally happened 2 hours ago. 26F, live pretty close to my workplace, and I don't have a car, so I'm accustomed to walking to from work. It's been a pretty cold December here so far. Had a snowstorm last week. We're still battling biting cold. And I'm not from somewhere where it snows this much, so I'm still getting used to dressing for this weather. Couple that with the fact that I have a crush on one of my coworkers, and that means I go through at least 3 wardrobe changes every morning before leaving the house. I'm not even embarrassed about admitting that, because what comes next is so much worse. The weather today was kind of weird, so I started out with an abundance of layers and then decided to remove 1 or 2 before leaving the house. Got to my workplace without incident. Step in, and with the heat blasting, I immediately start sweating. I go into my office and my crush comes in to fill me in on a meeting that happened yesterday. I worked from home yesterday. I try to take in everything he's saying while also shedding my layers. Heavy coat comes off, scarf comes off, heavy sweater comes off, light jumper comes off. Earlier this morning, I started out with a t-shirt under my light jumper. That t-shirt was one of the layers I later decided to remove. All I have on under my light jumper is my bra. I do not realize this as quickly as I should, so I pull my light jumper almost off my shoulders before I go, why is my tummy cold? And realize my mistake. Immediately pull my light jumper down. My crush has gone silent, his eyes wide. He blinks at me. Then he blinks at the ceiling. The silence is loud. From this man's perspective, I walked into my office and then took off all my clothes. Oh my God, I say, I am so sorry. I thought I was wearing a t-shirt underneath this. I start nervous laughing. He is too scared to make a sound. He tells me he'll fill me in on the rest of the meeting later and then leaves the room. I sink into my chair, bury my face in my hands, and try not to cry. Update. Our team usually grabs lunch together on Wednesdays, so I decided to talk to him again before we went to lunch. I went into his office and asked if he had a minute. He said yes. He's generally an expressionless guy, and today was no exception, so my nerves built up. I said something like, "It was a genuine mistake. I didn't mean anything by it. I thought I was wearing a t-shirt underneath, but I wasn't." He said it's fine, and he totally understood. I said I'm sorry if I made him feel awkward. He said he didn't feel awkward. He said he'll see me at lunch. I left. I think things are better now, and he probably knows this will not be an HR concern, unless he decides to report me, which I doubt. I probably won't ask him out for a while now. We had vague plans to hang out on Sunday, our first hangout outside of work, so at some point I'll have to touch base and find out if he's still down for doing that. Also, for those wondering about the camera situation at work, there are no cameras in my office, but the door's see-through. Luckily, none of our coworkers were around, so he was the only witness. LOL, thank God. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Reddit story, check out another video and subscribe for more daily whispers. See you.